that there's not going to be ups and downs, you know, but there will be. But the fact that we're always working together and the fact that we're both standing together is always better than me standing. I can't do life on my own. I don't know about you, Queen Harriet. You know, I want a shoulder to cry on and vice versa. I want to be a pillar for somebody. You know, life is better when you have somebody. It genuinely is. You know, single life, don't get me wrong, is nice. And I do believe that God uses your single life to build you so that you can be a key to someone's dream as a woman. And as a man, God is building you with your vision, so on and so forth. So single life is definitely your preparation. But I think when two come together is better when it's right. When it's right.
Thank you so much. You want to come in? Okay.
Yeah. You see, what you put in is what we get out, right? And two masters can never
live in one ship.
Live in one ship. Okay. If you want your marriage to work out good for you, well, I would say, as a man, you start. Yeah. Respect your wife, love your wife. As a rational human being, most of them, they will also submit to you, love you, and then you know. So sometimes it's like men, they say, oh, I'm the man, I'm the head of a leadership by example. Be a man, you have to take your priority right, as you said. You know, act as a leader. Yeah. And a leader, like say, complaining and not nagging and all that, no, shouldn't come in. You know, set a certain level.
Set standards.
Certain standard, thank you. That you can cope and your wife too can cope. You know, I feel this, at the end of the day, if you can't communicate openly and fluently, things will not work. Communication, as we always know, is the key to everything. So we need to work together, because if you marry a man or a woman, you have to work hard on your marriage to develop the love, to develop the acceptance, to develop a lot of things, all the good things. Like we said, the ups and downs are always there. Sometimes they will pop up, but then how you can contain them is the most important. If your wife get upset and you also get upset and you bang the door of the house or of, you know, that is not going to help. When your wife is upset, you calm down. Calm down. You can even just go out, have a fresh air, right? Yeah. When things are down or everything is at a certain level that there's peace at home, then you talk politely and nicely to her. Definitely she will listen. Or it's vice versa. If your husband, you know, get upset, banging, you know, doors of the house and all that, we all need to, you know, accept each other when it comes to this kind of uncertainties, because they are always there and they will come. But then can we contain them when they arrive? That is the most important. So let's work around together, because one person cannot work at marriage to work. Both of you marry together, so you have to work together so that things can work out. So let's be more tolerant, more patient, and whatever good things that will bring the peace at home, that is the most important, because we men, we always go in and out, and I mean, to work, this, and if there's no peace at home, that's where men get astray. You will not see them at home. Some men, hardly you see them at home. When they are coming home, then the children will be running away. You know? Yeah, there are some men, like in Ghana, when they are coming, they
even here.
I mean, in Ghana, here as well. In Ghana, if the person drive a car and blow a horn just for children to open them, you know, one will open the door or the gate, but the other ones will run away, right?
Yeah.
Even though the one who opened the door, as soon as he opened the door, closed the door, he also run away.
Yeah.
So let's make peace at home at all times. As men, let's set leadership by example, so that our wives will follow suit. And by so doing, by the grace of God, we will have a peaceful home and our marriage will work out. Thank you.
Thank you so
What about
much.
Queen Harriet? We haven't heard your opinion.
She's moderating.
I'll come in at the end. Hello. We are still live on Omega TV UK. If you are watching us, we are discussing in 21st, will marriage survive in 21st century? Now, Stephen, I'm coming to you. Do people go into marriage knowing that divorce will come? Divorce has replaced death as the most common end point of marriage. Do marriage couples know how to deal with divorce?
No, first and foremost, nobody goes to marriage expecting that nuclear.
Yeah.
I call it the nuclear moment.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Nobody goes in. Everybody goes into marriage with the expectation of a happy ending, for better, for worse, so they do us apart. But you see, it comes to a place where it becomes an inevitable. And I think we discussed that earlier on in our conversation, right? Earlier on in the and whereas perhaps when divorce comes, you know what? Our emotions are not trained to handle it, right? Divorce is not always the end goal. You see, divorce, I see divorce as, yes, you put in your best. Divorce is what? Another lease of life for you to try again. You hear what I'm saying? Divorce is not the end goal. And the thing is that our people are not able to handle it. They are not emotionally inclined. They think that divorce is the end of the world. Nobody goes in for that. But there are times for various reasons, as we've brought some here. It just happens. But when it happens, just embrace it. It saves your life, it saves your peace, and it saves your joy. You get what I'm saying? Weeping is for a moment, but at the end of the day, the sun will still shine and you will smile.
Weeping is for a moment, but at the end of the day, the sun will shine and you smile. Lady Jessica, what would you like to add?
Oh, because
to divorce, do we have to prepare for divorce in marriage for better or worse?
I don't think like I think Stephen said, you don't. I don't think nobody would go into a marriage preparing for divorce. But I think also maybe not so much in our community, but certainly in the other communities.
Yeah, they do prenup and prepare for
I mean, divorce is definitely not off the table for them.
Yeah, it's not off the table.
It's not off the table. I think
we should narrow it down to our community for now, because
community. Exactly. So no, in terms of our community, definitely nobody would want the
your
big.
Your mother will even finish you.
Exactly.
Your father, disgrace.
Yeah. So I don't think nobody prepares for failure.
The King, what would you like to add?
Queen Harriet. Just like Jessica and Stephen are saying, it's true. Nobody will go in for marriage with the mind that there will be a divorce sooner or later. No. We all work hard towards our marriage for a happy home, and also so that the marriage will stand strong and fall. As we say, until death put us apart.
Yeah.
So if we are not dead, then we are still
together.
Even in heaven.
That's right. Yeah.
Like Cain and wife will be in heaven.
That's right.
Then I say, hello, Cain.
Hello. So we know that the divorce is there, but we push it in the corner where it cannot be found. You know, so we don't embrace it.
No.
But then we know it's there, but we forget about it, and then we put it under the carpet. So we don't embrace divorce when it comes to our marriages. No, divorce. No.
Okay. Like the King said, divorce is a no. Lady Jessica.
Yes,
in
darling.
Conclusion.
Yeah. But before you conclude, can we all try and answer that question, the title?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, can you repeat the question for
marriage
Will
survive
marriage survive
in this
Yeah.
Gen Z?
Yeah.
You see, when it comes to marriage, let me answer it.
Yeah.
For viewers out there, when it comes to marriage, there's no hopelessness, irrespective of what is going out there. You see, one thing is that, you see, the noisy ones are the ones that makes the loudest noise. But when you work out the percentages and the balances, so this very, irrespective of whatever is happening, it still has what? 90% success rate. Get your priorities right. Right? Who are those? Get your role models right. Those who have set examples in marriage, seek advice from them, how they made it work. And your life will continue to be a bliss and happy ending. Don't look at all the negativity, because it's the negativity that makes the loudest noise. But then when you go out there, we have so many success stories. Embrace those success stories and learn from them. As much as you put your ambitions first and your career progression first, make it a priority and you definitely get it right. So it can definitely survive, but it's just that the negatives are more louder than the positives.
Okay.
Chief?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So as we are saying, marriage is good. It's very, very good. And like I said,
It's written all over
yeah,
you.
yeah. Thank you.
And it's like it embraces your kingdom.
Thank you. So my first marriage, 20 years, I really had a good time with my family. It was a good time, you know.
Yeah.
And my second marriage in 10 years now, I'm having a good time.
Woo!
Oh yes, I'm
Yeah.
so happy. Mrs. Manu, God bless you.
Amen.
I really appreciate it so much. Yeah. So marriage is a good thing. As in the Bible says, whoever finds a wife has found a good thing.
Yeah.
And obtains favor from the Lord.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
if
And
you want
obtain favor
favor,
from
look
God.
for a beautiful wife.
Yeah, thank
No,
you.
a good wife.
You know, so marriage is so
I'm
sweet,
with beautiful
so
women here.
interesting, and it's so good.
Yeah.
But mainly depends how you make it,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? If
Yeah.
you make it good, it will work good for you.
Yeah.
And if it works good for you, that's why we enjoy it. So let's embrace our marriages. Let's work around it together with our partners, so that we can enjoy the benefit and the goodness of life, of a marriage, and we will be the winners in marriages.
Lady Jessica.
Okay, just quickly, I think definitely it can survive. My short answer is it can and it will, because the institution of marriage is created by God, and everything that God's created is established, and no gate of hell shall, come against it. So it will definitely survive.
Thank you.
And also for us who want to get into that institution, just make sure, like Stephen said, you're in it for the right reasons. You get your priorities right. Don't rush into it. Don't let anybody rush into you. Take your time, because it's for the long haul, and you want to make sure that when you go in it, you do not want to come out of it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. I've learned something and I'm taking something home. I believe you've done the same too. We are live on Omega.
I think we need a part 2.
We need a part 2. Yes. Stephen, what do you think?
Yeah, so majority carries the vote.
Yeah,
Nana?
yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. I love that.
Okay. Yeah, part 2 will come very soon. Very, very soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Queen Harriet, Omega Live TV. We are on channel 7 Sky Digital channel 181. We will come on your way next week. Good night. God bless you.